Hey guys, today we're doing another What's in the Box video. Today we're going to be covering the Image Dynamics CTX69s. These are 6x9 speakers. Really nice set of speakers. I'll crack open the box and then kind of give you a rundown on it. I'm going to pause here for a second. Or no, let me just jump in. Gotta grab the box. Okay. Okay, jumping back in here. Alright, first thing you're going to notice is the 6x9 adapter. This adapter allows you to install the speakers, a standard 6x9 speaker. We also offer these in other sizes, into your Toyota. As you're aware, when you remove the old speaker from the Toyota, it leaves kind of a strange hole. So these adapters allow you to install aftermarket speakers, which is pretty cool. Alright, you'll notice these adapters are a little bit thicker than your stock, but we've removed the material here so that they don't interfere with your door. A lot of guys try to manufacture their own spacers and then they end up with a spacer that's too thick. It puts pressure on their door. They end up with noise or with crease marks because the door wasn't intended to have something pushing up in this area up against the door panel. So you'll actually end up with noise and squeaking. So these don't they don't put any pressure on the door panel, and they fit pretty much just like the stock unit did. So anyhow, and again, they're 1 inch thick, so they allow, each vehicle's different. So if you look at the specs, we'll have it listed for each specific vehicle. All right, let me jump in and show you the, oh, I almost forgot. We also include in the CTX, in this bundle kit that you get from us, we also include the bolts that you're going to need because since again this is a little bit thicker than the stock, you'll need longer bolts. So this is what you're going to see in the kit. I thought I should come back and do a little bit more video on this. This is an outdoor grade MDF. It's not your standard hardware version. You generally can't get this at any hardware store because this is a commercially available product. It's actually, it does not contain formaldehyde like the cheaper store-bought version. This is made for outdoor use. It does very well. I mean, it's not waterproof, but it does hold up. It's water resistant. I'm sure you've seen that disclaimer with a lot of products, but it does really well. We've been selling these for about 5 years, and we've had no problems with them. Maybe if you're up north, like towards the Washington area, where you get a crap load of rain, for sure I would definitely opt for the plastic. So anyhow, just wanted to mention that last part. All right, thanks, guys. Pretty tight fit, so. Okay. Okay. All right, let me crack this open. First thing, you see the user manual. Speaker covers. You won't need these because your door panel will be covering these back up, so you toss these out of the way. Don't really need to keep those. Okay. Some speaker wire. And then of course the speakers themselves. Alright, here we go. Here you're looking at the CTX69. Really nice speaker. It's really good warm, good mid bass. A little bit more surface area, a little for you guys. Here, I'm trying not to jump in too far because this is just supposed to be what's in the box. But I mean, this is a pretty. This speaker handles quite a bit of power. It handles 100 watts pretty easily. 100 watts RMS. That's not. Again, I say this all the time. Don't be fooled by the max ratings. Look at the RMS ratings or nominal ratings. That's basically the real number. We'll talk about root mean square and some other videos down the road if you guys are interested. But anyhow, here you can see, I'll give you a little zoom in here in a second. I'll actually zoom into the speaker. But a lot of people will start off and they'll power these from their head unit, which is fine, but realistically your head unit, again, don't fall for the max ratings. You're going to notice that a lot of head unit manufacturers, like speaker guys, will say that your head unit does 50 watts max, which is pretty much BS because most of them won't do more than 20 watts RMS. So remember to forget about that. Forget about the max ratings and look at the RMS ratings. So you're basically only feeding these speakers at the max volume 1/5 of what they can handle, and they can actually handle about 125 watts pretty easily because we've tested these and we've beat them up pretty good, and they've done extremely well. So what you'll really want to do is at some point you'll want to apply an amp. An interim solution is we have a video on for a lot of you guys that don't want to run speaker wire right now or don't want to go through all that hassle. We've actually modified Alpine's KTP 445, and we'll show you how, if you don't have an Alpine, how to make it work with your head unit. Using your stock wiring, you can apply 45 watts per channel to these speakers and get some really nice sound out of it without spending a whole lot of time. And then later on, as your budget allows or whatever, you decide to upgrade the system, you can leave these speakers in place, apply a full size, a real amp like an Alpine PDX model or a JL Audio, the JL Audio HD series. I mean, you can hit these with 100 watts and they'll really come to life, and you'll really be surprised at how well they sound. But 45 watts is not too terribly bad. So look for that video. We actually have a video on how to power these. So let's assume you have a Pioneer head unit, Kenwood, we basically show you how to take that KTP 445 and sort of, I don't want to say cannibalize it, but you're basically going to make it work for other head units besides the Alpine. Works pretty well. We've done it a few times. I mean, I'd recommend going with an Alpine head unit and then getting the KTP 445 attached to the back. And again, I only recommend this for aftermarket head units. Don't try and do it with the stock head unit. Some other things. Let me see. Oh yeah. If you're looking to upgrade, I mean, one of the options we've got is this wire harness. And what this wire harness lets you do is this plugs into your existing stock wiring. So then you can take this, plug these in here, this one into here, this one into here, and you don't have to cut any of your stock wiring, which is really nice. So if you want to return the truck back to stock at some point, you haven't cut any wires, you can pop everything back in and you're ready to roll. This is an optional upgrade. We also offer, this is an upgrade. This is extremely heavy duty plastic, very thick, very heavy. It's a full 1 inch thick. And again, the thicker this is, the more mounting depth you have. And a lot of, depending on your vehicle, and we'll have the specs for each vehicle, depending on your vehicle, if this isn't thick enough, then what you're going to do is this will hit the back, this will hit the window and potentially break the window in your car. So, you always want to double check your mounting depth. We'll only offer these for vehicles that we know we've test fit and make sure they work. So again, this right here is an upgrade. This is a 1 inch thick, high density plastic, very heavy duty, very strong. You'll see it won't even twist or budge. And then it's just like the MDF version, which is an outdoor grade material, by the way. It's not, the MDF is not a cheap store-bought version. It's actually a commercial product that's used for outdoor grade situations. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. So this is what comes standard in the bundle, our CTX69 bundle. Again, it's an outdoor grade MDF. Or you can upgrade for a few dollars more to this one. It'll probably last as long or longer than your Toyota. So anyhow, those are some options. Just wanted to show you what's in the box. Look for the video on how to get more power to these. Now, obviously the best way would be to run an amplifier. I mean, you'd really bring these things to life. You'd be really surprised. So let me zoom in and show you, get you a little close-up of the speaker. All right, hopefully this answers questions of what's in the box.